Hey guys, what's up? So welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with a tutorial for the look on my face right now. It is very fall appropriate, very bold. This is not a look that I think a lot of people will like, only because it is so extremely bold. However, it is fall here in the Adirondacks. I am feeling fall-like right now. I am so excited for everything about fall, and of course the holiday season coming up. These are my favorite two seasons. So I wanted to quickly just sit down and do this tutorial for you guys as I get ready for the day. I am currently this week pre-filming a shit ton of videos for the weekend, for next weekend actually, since I'm going to be gone all weekend at Generation Beauty. Once again, if you did not know, I will be there. If you see me, come see me, come say hi. I want to just hug all of you and say hi to all of you. I love you guys so much. However, if you have any ideas for a video you want to see, maybe while I'm gone, leave them down below, and also don't forget to enter into my giveaway. I'm allowing you guys to enter early because I do want you guys to have as many chances as you can to enter this giveaway. I'm going to be shopping hardcore at Generation Beauty for this giveaway, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. If you did not already ask a question, which is going to be your first entry into the giveaway, ask it down below. I'm pretty sure that's about it that I need to talk about. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you do, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Alright, so you guys wanted more of a talk through tutorial. I know my last one was kind of awkward because I didn't really talk very much. Actually, I talked for the first maybe half of the video and then just sped through the rest of it. So I'm going to take my time and walk you through each and every step. Today's video is going to be obviously on the Velour Vixen trio from the Wet n Wild collection. We're going to go ahead and start by priming our eyelids using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. Use whatever you have available to you, obviously. So I'm not sure why they decided to use the darkest color in this palette for the all over the lid shade. However, the only thing I can really think of is the fact that they really want this to be a smoky look. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that eyelid shade with this look for today. However, I'm going to incorporate a couple of other shadows, again from my Lorac Pro palette. Once again, Wet n Wild did not provide us with a transition shade, so I'm going to have to incorporate a shade from another palette. Unfortunately, I'm sorry if you guys don't have this palette. However, like I tell you in every single tutorial, please do not feel like you have to use the exact same products I use in my videos. If you have something that's similar to whatever I'm using, please use that instead. So for today's look, I'm going to use the shade Mauve right here, or at least what's left of it. As you can see, I'm like down to the very last bit of it. I'm going to pick up Mauve on a fluffy brush, and we're going to take that right into the, obviously, crease area to start the look. Now, because I want this to be a very blown out look, I'm putting a lot of this product above the crease as well, just so that there's a very beautiful gradient look when the whole look is done. So I'm going through with this eyeshadow in Mauve in layers a little bit because I want to build it up, because I don't want to lose this shade when it comes to applying the rest of the shadows. And please remember, no matter what look you're doing, when it comes to application, especially when you're somebody who is really heavy-handed normally with some things, it's so much easier to build up a color than it is to take it away once you applied too much. I tell you guys this in every tutorial I do. You guys know this is my one thing I have to stress to you. It's so much easier to build up color. So take your time. Doing looks like these are a process, and it's a process that you really do need to be meticulous about. Alright, so now that we've got this part done, I'm going to start to build in these other colors now, starting with the crease shade in this palette right here. I'm going to take that same fluffy brush we've been using. I love this brush so much. It's so useful for so many different parts of the eye. Taking some of that product up, tapping a lot of it off, and we're going to start to build up the color on the outside corner to start the deepening process. And then with no extra product, I'm going to go ahead and just drag whatever is left and bring that right into that crease area. So to create the very beautiful gradient look that we're going for, I'm keeping this crease shade just below the mauve. Alright, so this is where you should be as of right now. Everything's blended, there's no harsh lines. So now I'm going to go ahead and start to apply the eyelid shade. And like I said earlier, I'm not sure why they decided to make the all over the lid shade the darkest shade in this palette, but I'm going to go with it, run with it, and we're going to try it out and see how it looks. Because I'm guessing what they really want this to be is a very, very smoky eye, especially since it's fall time. Smoky eyes are going to be so popular right now, actually. They're popular all the time, let's be real. Taking a flat shade brush, a flat shadow brush actually, if you will, and we're going to start to pick up that color, the eyelid color, in very, very small portions at first. And then once we, wow, that's pigmented. Once we get our first layer on, that's when I'm going to start to build up even more color. This is extraordinarily dark. I don't know why they use this as the all over the lid shade, because this is really dark. Really, really dark. So with all the blending we've done so far, we did lose a little bit of that redness. You can still see it peekabooing behind the darker color. So we're going to go ahead and take our fluffy brush and go back in with the crease shade, tap it off, and start to rebuild some of that color so it's very, very pigmented. So before I finish the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and start on the face. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply my go-to pore eraser. This is the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Next, I'm going to apply my Stila Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Illuminating Beauty Balm. This is the bomb. It is the coolest product I've had in my collection in a while. This really does give your skin a beautiful glow. As for foundation, I have been using my Matte and Poreless foundation again, and I've also been mixing it in with my Dewy and Smooth foundation as well. So I'm going to go ahead and mix 2 different shades with 2 different formulas for the perfect formula and shade match. So to highlight underneath my eyes, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Dual-Ended Contour Stick on the highlighting side. And I'm going to do my little line things and blend. So before I do the rest of the face, I'm going to apply my Ofra Oil Control Pressed Powder underneath my eye. I'm going to let this just bake underneath there, mostly because I'm going to do my eyes first, I think, before I finish the rest of my face. And if there's any fallout, it's going to fall right onto this powder, and I can just wipe it away with no issues. Alright, so to finish the eyes, I'm going to take that same flat shadow brush we used for the all over lid shade. I'm going to pick up our crease shade in this trio, that middle shade right there. And we're going to go ahead and start to smoke out the bottom lash line using that color. Alright, so now I'm going to take that darkest shade and we're going to layer that right on top, but I'm going to try to keep that as close to the lash line as I possibly can. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the brow bone now. I'm going to use the brow bone shade in this trio.